lips move when he's listening. Now, this is a very true story. I was doing another show with... I was doing a show with this fella and his two dolls, and you pick my head and say, well, would you like the microphone? She went, high, low, that side, that side. I said, where would you like the mics placed there, John? He said, I want 2 microphones. He said, I want one for Robbie and one for Pinocchio. 2 feet apart. He believed in himself, right? That's a line I should have thrown away, like his voice. But you understand, they were 2 feet apart and he wanted 2 mics either side. Shit, I think I blew that. You did too. I saw the dolls later on that night and they said it was the best show they ever did. What a shame you weren't there. Talking about his doll work of pulling strings, I'll tell you this one thing, he could pull strings, he had influence. He could bribe people. I do believe he entered a film star look-alike contest. How'd you say that? A look-alike. I had my mouth fixed. Now my eyes weren't working. This was, I think it was about 1985. He won this film star look-alike contest. Yeah. John Zealando was first. David McCallum came second. A lot of money out there, huh? Here we are. Little darling you. Hey, the other tricks he's done a lot of things. Do they mention the cigar in the mouth? Or the cheroot? A lot of people like cheroot. I was thinking, it was either Henderson Square. It was either Henderson Square or Shore City. I know because they're the only 2 places we ever worked. Was one of those, wasn't it? One of those places. And he was attempting to break another world record. As mentioned earlier on, he mentioned a Guinness record for stuffing cigars in his mouth. Ever done that with anybody? Right, I'd never done it before. That's the thing, you work with John, you do things you've never done before. He said, I'm going to get the record tonight. There's thousands of people there, hundreds. And the record was 18. I'd grab at 18. Some Ubungi native with the big lips. Peter Piper, pick me, now you fan me when you took turns, you see. Anyway, I'm stuck in about, we're going for a record of 18, we're going for, sorry, right out, 18, we're going for a record 18. After 9, John tries to tell me what I should do next. Can you imagine that? He's got 9 and he's stuffed in his mouth, and we just keep going, and you've got to keep this going. You've got to keep it light, you see. At that time I was light entertainment management for a series of malls. So, yeah, big smoke. I was in town. Yeah, so I was flicking things as I went through. And the smoke everywhere. And he's got up to 17. He's got them stuffed everywhere. I know he can't talk anymore. So he got to 17, wanted to get 18, got 18, wanted to get 19 to break the record. And I'm saying to John, point to where you want it, mate. It's all filled up. There's not a whole lot to see. There's a lot of smoke and all that. I say, where will they put the last one? Very quickly, a local yokel goes by on his skateboard and says, stick it up his ass. That sort of broke the magic a week ago. Broke the magic completely. But he rolled over and... you must understand, do you? You just bend over far enough, Don. You're getting the idea now. I know, yeah. See, Roots. Almost finally, I do remember being, well, I'm sure it was Timbrew, trying to break a concrete block, a slab on top of this man. Meantime, he's lying on the bed of nails. You've seen that one, the big bed of nails? I was playing squash and golf at the time, a lot younger man, and I was swinging pretty well. I took, I'm sure, 15 to 20 swings with a sledgehammer, and I didn't get a chip off the block. There wasn't even a bloody chip off it. Right? I threw the block away to pretty big applause. But when John got up, it took us 3 days to get the bed of nails off his back. The marks are there to prove it. It's a slab, eh? Well, I think I might have covered it pretty well. I think I covered it. Oh, fine, Mark, I'll tell you one more. That's the one. The human dartboard. We've covered the human dartboard, but I have a slightly different angle. slightly different angle on the human dartboard. The first time at Tauranga Sound Show, I met John, and he said, "Will you help?" This is the thing to do with John. He doesn't give you a lot of warning. He said, "Tonight you will blow the darts into my back." Right? And he shows this contraption. It's a one dart and one cylinder. It's a rolly thing. Like you fire about 8 at a time. But you select it. You've got to move around it as you go. Great fun, right? So a 2-minute rehearsal in the afternoon. First blow, I struck, just missed the piano player, but knocked the glass out of his hand. Very heavy drinker, those piano players. Next dart, just whipped into the drummer, just on the side of his kit, and they used to have little punches like that, but I can repair those quickly. I got one dart in his back. He said, "You'll do. You're on tonight, right?" That night, we were at the big night at the Tauranga Sound Show. We used to get 20,000 people there. I'm sorry, it was the 20,000 club, and there were 2,000 people there. How do we make money? There it was, John's there with this lovely thing, they sort of rubber. It's a rubber on you. It's whatever it is, it's up his back. He's holding the top here. You've got to protect your spine, you see. So I blow the first one. I think I just missed his ear fractionally. Second one, I get beautifully right onto the side of the left side of the back. Third one, boom, on the right. One sort of got my arm that's holding it. Don't worry about those. You're out on this. I got 3 very good darts into his back. And I would say, how would you say, that long? They were very big darts, I'll tell you. They were big darts, right in his back. That was fine. I was thrilled. I'd sort of done my part in the act, but there's a wee bit of blood appearing there.
Good.
My nose. I was on a high. Then it came, the assistant at that point came out to take the darts out of the back. That's basically simple, and show them to the crowd, and then turn John around a few times. I actually had to get on a stool, being a little fellow in those days, and try to pull the first dart out. That wouldn't come. Had to get a higher stool, pull the next one out. Meantime, I hear a siren. It's an ambulance coming to pick up a lady who'd fainted in the dressing rooms looking on the act from the side. That's not bad. The audience is still wondering what's going to happen next. That was the kind of thing that John Zealando did. Ridiculous, absurd, should never have happened. That lady was my wife. That was no lady.
That was no bloody lady.
Oh, well, I think I've told you enough about this fella to ruin him completely. But one thing I can say in his favour, they mentioned the thing about the sex life and all that, but he definitely had the libido. I knew that from the first time I met him in Timaru, 25 years before that. He was one of those guys, always excited, brandy, ripping here and there, and I'm saying to John, take it easy, son. You've got a job to do all your career, to settle down. The big thing is, John, a lot of cold showers. I had John into the showers 3 times a day. And it worked over 20 years. Only thing is, every time it rains now, he gets an erection. All I can say there, John Zealando, was keep it up, son. Keep it up.